So I think 99% of dreams are just chaotic and random and are basically insignificant to our everyday lives. But every once in a while, I've had a dream that has been like very impactful to my life. It's been like very significant, or it's been like a very deep spiritual experience. And in this video, I'm gonna share two personal stories of where I've had like a magical, extraordinary, or like spiritual experience through dreams. And it's really cool because Carl Jung and Freud, the big psychological guys who basically, were like the forefathers to the modern day modern day psychology, talked a lot about dreams. And they talked about how like the unconscious could manifest in dreams. And lots of their psychotherapy was based on analyzing the dreams of their clients. And Carl Jung ended up having like lots of psychic and like magical dreams. I was reading that he had 3 dreams before World War II happened, or maybe it was World War I, that kind of like predicted the war. He had this dream of like a map of Europe, and it suddenly turned all bloody. And later on, a world war happened. And he had all these other like psychic dreams, or really deep spiritual, mystical dreams. And I think dreams really can affect us on a deep level sometimes, and sometimes we get like some psychic unconscious insight through our dreams. I think dreams could also add like a creative outlet to our lives. Some like deep unconscious creative idea that's brewing in the unconscious can unfold. I remember reading the author of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde ended up getting that plot idea for the story from a dream. He woke up and he ended up writing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So my 2 personal stories. The first one was kind of like a psychic premonition type of thing, similar to Carl Jung's, where the day I met Fred, for you guys who don't know Fred, he helped me and him and another guy start our first YouTube channel. He's one of my best friends. We're currently roommates. And the day I met him, I ended up having a dream where in the dream, the message I got in the dream was, Fred is going to become an important part of your life. And I just met him out on the street, like at a party. It was a very, I barely knew him. There's a guy I randomly met, but I had this powerful dream, and in the message was a very clear message. This guy's gonna be an important part of your life. And over time, this random guy I just met we started like a YouTube channel together, becoming best friends. We've done all this insane stuff together. And we have like a really deep friendship. And it was kind of just crazy how I had that like premonition in my dream that this guy would be an important part of my life, and he ended up being like the perfect like puzzle piece for me to like become who I am today, like just the perfect friendship. We had lots of very unusual, similar problems that we were both dealing with, and it was like we had similar interests, and like his strengths helped some of my weaknesses, but in lots of really, really odd and unique ways. It was almost like 2 pieces of a puzzle connecting through friendship. And like the connections, the network we had, it was just lots of very synchronistic stuff came together. We were like the 2, I was from Los Angeles, he was from Norway, and it was like everything it was like the perfect person to help both of us grow and help our like dreams come true. No homo or anything, but it was just crazy how I had that dream that it was a really powerful dream. Fred's going to become an important person in your life. And we ended up like doing all this crazy stuff together. Now he's like one of my best friends. So that was like a psychic premonition dream that happened that was really significant. And the other cool dream experience I had was my grandma died about 9 months ago, and I was really close to her. I saw her basically once a week throughout my entire life. And she was the first human in my life who I was close to who has died. And about 6 months, I was really close to her. And after about 6 months after her death, I ended up having a dream where I was with my grandma in the dream. And I remember my grandma was like glowing. She was just like vibrating with love. And I remember seeing her. It was in my backyard. The dream was in my backyard. And I don't remember the dream exactly, but I remember like hugging her and saying, I love you. And the message in the dream was, I'm all right, I'm safe. I love you. Everything is good. And I wake up, and I remember waking up feeling like amazing. I was just feeling all love, and I was just feeling like everything was all right, and my grandma was like safe in like another dimension. It was like in my dream I visited the dimension she was in, or she visited me, and it felt so real, and I felt it waking up. It was just this amazing emotion. So I've definitely think we could have magical experiences through our dreams, spiritual or psychic premonitions. They kind of happened to me. That happened to like Carl Jung. I think lots of people experience these types of things. So I kind of just wanted to end this video saying it's kind of crazy how every single night of our lives we basically have like this insane psychedelic trip in our dreams, right? We have these insane dreams, and everyone kind of just plays off. It's not, they're just irrelevant. There's just this thing that happens to us. But isn't that crazy how every single day we basically have like LSD trips at night, like the most crazy psychedelic trips? And I think there's some profound insight and spiritual experiences that we can have through dreams. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.